Welcome everyone to our Lean channel. Today we will continue exploring element 7.5 of ISO 9001-2015 standard, documented information. We will talk about element 752, creating and updating. If you are new here, click the subscribe button to stay in touch. Let's slice this clause to see what standard expects and how we can address those requirements. Paragraph A calls for appropriate identification and description, e.g. a title, date, author, or reference number. You may remember that e.g. is the acronym for the Latin expression exempli gratia, meaning, for example. It means that the only requirements here are identification and description. The rest, title, date, author, or reference number, is up to you. Now, let's continue to paragraph B. Here we have to define the format of a document considering language, software version, graphics, and media such as paper or electronic. Similar to paragraph A, the only requirement here is the format, the rest are just examples. Often companies address these requirements for identification and description in a couple of ways, within the documentation system and procedures themselves. There are many abbreviations for documentation change processes: change order, change request, change notification, and others. In our system, we call it a documentation change record or DCR. So, our DCR contains all this information. Document title as the description. Revision, from the previous to the new one, as identification. Dates of initiation, approval, and effectivity. Author name. Document number, if you use numbers. And others. Even though many of the points in this clause are just examples, most systems keep them anyway, as they present helpful information. Format and language come from the document templates, which include language, graphics, and others. The templates may be instruction in MS Word, PowerPoint training presentation, Excel process flow, visual aid with photos, or others. Media, paper or electronic, is defined by your documentation system. In addition to the documentation change records, some companies also jam all change information into the procedures themselves, as in this sorry example. I do not see any justification or benefit for this duplication, but some businesses insist on practicing this technique. As an alternative to this duplication, you may document the description and identification using a simple document template showing just the title and the revision level, as in this example. The rest of the information is not essential for the task's performance, so that you may keep it in the change records. If you like this idea, you may find a link to this template below. To summarize this part of clause 752. Document required info in the DCR. Do not copy change info into procedures. Use document templates. This is all for today, guys. In the following video, we will talk about the last requirement of clause 752, review and approval for suitability and adequacy. Don't be deceived by the simple appearance of this requirement. There is a lot to talk about and learn there. Stay tuned for the next video, you will enjoy it. To get our free downloads, go to the Academy page on our website and look for your free templates. Thank you for subscribing, likes, and comments. Your support helps us promote our Lean QMS project. To learn more about Lean ISO management systems, check out my book, The Lean Revolution. The link to it on Amazon is below. Thanks for joining me today and stay tuned for the following videos. I hope to see you then.